What's up guys, I'm Holly, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Tonight I've got a really nice chill cool down routine for you. It's gonna be about 10 minutes long. Use it after a run, use it after any strength workout you've done. And if you're like me, my workout was actually several hours ago. I've showered since, I've done a bunch of stuff. I just didn't have time earlier in the day to get it done. Better late than never. So you're gonna do this little cool down with me. We're gonna just take it nice and easy. Do as much or as little of it as you want, honestly. Just take it at your own pace, take extra breaths where you need to, and we're gonna jump right into it. All right, you guys, starting off here, we're gonna go a little wider than hips width, point those toes out slightly to the corners. We're just gonna take one deep breath with the hands on the stomach. Big inhale, fill up that stomach, and then big exhale, blow everything out. Relax the tension out of the shoulders, out of the chest. I know things are probably burning right now or hurting, especially if you just finished that workout. From here, we're gonna take 5 super easy off tension air squats. So I'm gonna reach my hips back, lean onto my legs, and just kind of come down and really put weight on those quads. I'm gonna move around for a second, and I'm gonna stand back up. I can even use the arms to do it. We don't need extra work here, extra workout. We're just trying to bring things down. Big inhale again. On our exhale, we're gonna just relax down on here, move it around. If I can't go that low, I don't have the flexibility in my hips, I'll actually just stay up here and then move. We're just trying to get some off tension flexion in those hips and in those knees. We're gonna stand it up. We got 3 more like this. Every time trying to go a little bit lower. If I wanna just stay here in the middle, I can. I really wanna let a little bounce happen here, just a little movement, oscillation. Start to loosen those ankles up on the front. They're gonna probably be tense, trying to grip, let them go. Good, stand it up. Last 2 here. Just plopping down, relax the chest. Coming back up, last one, as deep as you can go. If you have it in you, go ahead and grab those ankles. Can you get even lower to the ground? Don't worry too much about engaging the abs or, holding that tension of the squat position. This is really just about opening up those joints. Perfect. Go ahead and stand it up, you guys. Now we're just gonna simply fold over. I'm gonna show you from the side. So this is a hamstring stretch. I can go straight legs if I have it in me. If I don't, I'm gonna bend those knees as much as I need, and I'm gonna drop over. I'm pretty wide with the feet again, dropping my head, and I'm holding my elbows here. Relax. If you need a little traction in the low back, go ahead and swing side to side, just mini, like this. I'll show you from the front. Just kind of swinging one side to the other. If one of your hamstrings is tighter than the other, a lot of runs for me end up that my left is a lot tighter. I'm gonna hang out on that left side, see if I can get a little bit of breath into it. Every exhale getting a little lower. Maybe my hands wanna touch. You might even take this to a little walk, back and forth. If you don't have that flexibility, range of motion, you're just bending those legs, doing what you can, but really aiming for the back of the leg here. Nice. One more time here, good. Back to the middle, maybe a little more hang. Relax and drop that head. And now we're gonna just roll up 1 vertebrae at a time, just dropping the hips, rolling up, relax. Perfect. Now we're gonna hit those hip flexors. I'm gonna give you guys 2 options. You can be in a kneeling position. I'm on a mat right here, so obviously something under the knee would help you. 1 foot in front, 1 behind. If that's too much on the kneecap, I want you guys to come up to a lunge. Just a nice split stance right here. Doesn't need to be anything crazy or low. What we're gonna work is that back leg hip flexor. So I'm down here, I'm pushing the butt forward, engaging those glutes, which opens that hip, and I'm gonna reach up with my hands, moving toward the bent leg on the front. So if I'm like this, say my left leg is forward, I am reaching over. It probably looks like right leg to you guys because we're mirrored. And I'm reaching over. If I'm in that split stance, standing up, same thing. I'm gonna engage my butt, pop that heel off the ground, push forward, and reach. If you don't push the hips forward, you can't get that stretch in the hip flexor. If this is back behind, we're not lengthening this anymore. So this isn't gonna do anything. Push it forward, reach, just like this. I also get a nice stretch through the lat. If you did a long run today, you probably are feeling sore just from that arm swing alone. It's a lot of work for the upper body as well. Of course, that strength routine, maybe you did some pull-ups and you're really feeling it. This is great for that. Opening up that shoulder, using that other hand to pull. 1 more big breath. Good, let it go. We'll go ahead and switch here. Turn to the side. Relaxing that back foot, and we're gonna do the same thing. Squeeze the butt, pushing forward. Doesn't need to move forward, it just needs to tip the pelvis underneath. Reaching up, we're now going towards that front leg. In my case, it's the right. And breathing, this is a lot tighter for me, so be patient. Side to side, it's gonna be different, especially with running. If you guys just finished a run, we do have little imbalances, which do become habits, which compounded over thousands of steps. It's a lot of difference by the end. So totally normal, but this is a good reason to do that stretching after, to take inventory. What do I need to balance out maybe on my strength days, or maybe in my run technique in general? Keep pushing forward. Try not to let the belly go too much. Try to keep it engaged. That just helps you stay centered over that leg. Try not to grip with that front leg. Give me 2 more deep breaths here, guys. Big inhale. Exhale, reach. Big inhale. And exhale, reach. Nice. This next one's a little funky. I just find that it kind of gets my hips loosened for the last part of this cool down. And so what you're gonna do is just be on your 2 knees. I'll give you a modification if you can't be down here. You're just gonna reach the hips back like you're doing a squat. As you come up to stand again, you're just gonna do big arm circle. We're just gonna open the chest. Little mini squat, big arm circle. It's such a small thing. If you are able to do this on the knees, what I like about it is you kind of get massage going around the knee joint without damaging. It's just a little rock forward and back, but you get that length through the front of the knee, which is really nice, especially if you deal with those really tight adductors and the little lower half of the quad here. It just gets really intense, and we're just adding a little circle for extra upper body. Let's go, 3 more of these. If you're not doing on the knee, sorry, I should have said this earlier, you guys can just come back to that standing, just big here. And if you want, you actually can take the arm circle out, just bend, squeezing the tops of the knees. I hope you guys are just doing those circles if you're down on the knees. Just bending and squeezing here, so you don't need to be down on the mat. Just getting a little massage and a little traction and work here through the lower quad. 1 more time here, guys. Sit it back, and then big circle. Push those hips forward, and done. Now we're gonna move to our seated position. Everyone can do this one. Very, very simple. You're gonna sit with your legs out in front of you, relax them, they can do whatever they need. All we're gonna do is use 2 fists and pound out the quads. No matter what workout you did today, if you've been moving, you're definitely feeling something in the legs, so we're gonna get them right now. Little drum beats up and down the leg. Doesn't need to be hard, but you can control where you're going. So I like to hit the outside, the inside, just like this. Just a little movement, just breaking it up. Nice. Switching legs, doesn't need to be too crazy. This is one that you could go all day, really. That's why those massage guns are so nice. I think I still have a code for you guys for that massage gun, and I'll drop it down below if I do. Get you a little discount, but I really like mine, and it makes it so you don't have to do the work. Good, up and down, get a little bit more on that adductor. If there's a lot of harsh pain, don't do it, obviously, but something nice and light, the sides of the fist, is a safe way to do this. Awesome. Next, we're moving to the calves. If you guys have done my cool down, I did on Run Experience maybe a year ago. This is a really, really good one of mine. You're gonna cross your shin over the quad. You're gonna cross it right under the knee, and you're gonna sit back using your hands for leverage here. I wanna be clear, I did not invent this, but it is a good one. So you're using your shin bone to massage the calf. Same thing, you can work up and down to get different parts. You can literally just rock side to side. I don't even have all my body weight on there because it's so painful. But breathing through this one. If that's too much, you can't be on the knee. I did get that comment from a few of you guys. Just prop that leg out in front. A little hand massage here. Just little squeezes up and down the calves. But if you can, get that shin in there and move around, little circles, little up, down. Nice, guys. All right. Good. We're gonna go a little past 10 minutes. I think it's important that we get this full thing in. Give me 1 more deep breath here. Big exhale. And I want you guys to switch legs. Same thing. You're probably gonna have one calf Again, that leg's going right under the knee. One calf that's way worse than the other. My left side just seems to get tortured. I am left-handed, so maybe that's part of it, but it's definitely worse than the right. Good, coming forward, moving up and down. It's key that you relax the calf being massaged. If you try to tense against it, you're not really letting it fully absorb the weight of the shin, and you're not getting kind of that tissue, I don't want to call it release, but it's breaking up the adhesions in there, and you want to be able to let it break it up. So if you're tense against it, you're really not getting that full tissue work. Good, tilting side to side. Let's get a little lower, maybe towards the Achilles. Nice job, you guys. Good, last breath, big inhale. Sit it back a little farther. Got it. All right, final thing. It would be great if you guys had a wall to put your legs against. If you don't, just have them up to the sky and I'll show you. But against a wall is really nice. It takes all the work out of it for you. We're just gonna finish here with some blood flow away from the feet. So go ahead and lie on your back. And I want you guys to just take a couple deep breaths as you bring the legs up to the top here. Again, if you had a wall, your butt's pressed right up against it, your legs are up against it, and they can just be easy here. If it's really tight on the hamstrings, just bend your legs, just do what you can. The key is we're getting blood out of the feet, back into the body here, into the hips, torso, neck and shoulders, and we're just breathing through it. So we're gonna just release here for just one last minute together. I'll finally shut up, and we'll just take a couple breaths. Here we go. Nice, guys. I highly recommend staying in this position as long as you can. 5 minutes is awesome if you can. I'm gonna end it right here just to not hold you guys over too long if you don't have a ton of time. So if you are without a wall, I want you guys to just bend your knees in here and then just kind of rock side to side. Get a little feeling back in the hips here. Maybe those toes are a little tingly, but that's the whole point. They're probably swollen from what you just did from that workout. Good, and then you can just fold to the side and sit it up. Just like that. All right, guys, nice job on that cool down. I hope you're feeling a little bit better. I know I am. Use this as much as you want throughout the week, kind of your go-to cool down routine. Use it after runs, after strength workouts, even on a rest day, just to get that blood flowing and get those joints kind of taken care of in between workouts. If you guys want to see more follow-alongs, drop down what you want to see in the comments. I have a few more I'm going to link over here for you that I've already done, but I definitely want to make more. And please subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. I will see you guys in the next one.